Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile one, I have a message for you. And I don't have a specific question for this reading while I'm starting the reading. Maybe it will get clear afterwards. But I started this reading with the intention to just allow Spirit to bring through what needs to come through. So, my beautiful pile one, the vision I have for you is one where there is a certain movement. It's there is not so much of a vision, but I do see something, but there is more a feeling, a very strong feeling in here. And this is a feeling of there is a certain movement that you were making, a certain direction that you were going, and this direction is abruptly interrupted and you are shifting direction completely. And it's a direction that it is unknown and it might feel uncomfortable in a sense, but it's a direction that is spiraling you up. So I really feel this sense in here of there is something, you were moving already in a certain direction, but something shows up for you or has showed up already, which completely interrupts that direction that you were going. The way I see it is, I see this forward moving line, if I can call it like that. It's more this feeling of movement, and then there is space in between, and then there is this, so let's imagine it as being a line. So there is this line, and then this space in between disappears, and then the line does this, it spirals up. So you are being redirected by an interruption or by something that stops you from moving in a certain direction, and you are redirected in a way, in a direction that is for your highest good. I hear it is directing you in a spiraling movement upwards. I also feel there is a sense of excitement in here, and it feels different than the direction that you were going into, because the direction you were going into feels like the the soft the soft movement of water, the soft flow of water. And this soft flow of water moves in congruence with that first line, but then there is this interruption, and this feels very exciting. This spiraling up feels very exciting. That's funny. I hear you are beautiful. Never forget you are beautiful. This is a message for you. Maybe you are in a certain moment where you see yourself through dense eyes, and there is this very sweet message coming through to say to you, you are beautiful. Sweet. And the never forget, because I keep on hearing it, and there is also the never forget, and I feel I need to repeat that. Never forget you are beautiful. Mm. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And this is, if you, doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, but is the way this comes through also, you are beautiful. It's very, it's the divine mother. It's the voice of the divine mother, this sweet, nurturing, caring, comforting voice. And then now we have two queens here, and it really feels in resonance or in congruence with the voice and the message in there. You are beautiful. Again, doesn't matter if you're male or female, but this is speaking to the feminine aspect within you, and also reminding you of taking care of yourself, of nurturing yourself, of being sweet and loving and caring for your beautiful self. Mm. For some, this change in direction, it has something to do with your work or with a certain position you have. It doesn't have to be work, but it's certain position you have in life, a certain role that you play in life. And this role is now changing from following to leading. For others, or also for you, there is this change in direction has to do with your abilities of understanding, your ability of knowledge, your ability of wisdom, or your access to wisdom, where something changes from looking into seeing, looking at into seeing. And it feels very much also as the forward movement, the direction that is interrupted, was one of following, of observing, and then this upward movement where the direction that you are being redirected in is one of leadership, it's one of seeing, it's one of embodiment of the embodiment of what you were observing before. It's very funny. I keep on hearing this. Beautiful. You are so beautiful. Beautiful. It's about the word beautiful also. And there is, again, what I said, it's this, when the line in front, the forward movement is you are observing something that is beautiful, something changes there in your experience of experiencing what the word beautiful actually means. Not looking at it anymore, but embodying it, experiencing it, the meaning behind the word. Mm, beautiful. It's very beautiful. And it's so soft how it comes through. Very sweet, very soft. Very sweet, very soft, and also very, very, can I use that word? Um, Penetrating. It's soft, it's sweet, but it's impossible to don't become aware of it, which is also a message on its own for you. You're gonna experience something that is impossible to don't become aware of it. Or you are experiencing something that is impossible to not be aware of. If you are looking for a certain change, if you are looking for a certain redirection from the point where you are now and you cannot see a way out, there is a message in here to ask the right questions, to become aware of, to your own guidance, to become very clear in what you are asking for, and to ask the right questions. Because when you ask the right questions, the right answers will be received. I don't know if you hear this, but there is a helicopter flying over. We have 555 here. This is big changes. There is a helicopter flying over here, and it really catches my attention. Maybe you hear it now. It really catches my attention because it's something I don't hear very often. And it catches my attention for a reason. And there is again this upward movement which goes, it's getting loud now. It's flying straight over. That is rare. So there is something that is happening for you which is very rare. And also again I hear you are beautiful and you are very rare. You have very rare qualities that are very beautiful. Be aware of them. And also with the helicopter, there is this, because a plane needs a long distance to actually get off the ground and make height. And a helicopter, they just start from one point and they go up. Easy. So there is this, even though you are redirected from the direction you were going in, the way you are moving upwards now is very easy. And there is also, there is the shape of the spiral in there. So you are spiraling up, and also the helicopter, they have the, how you call that? The, I don't know the name for that. But the thing on top that spins, that wheel that spins, that pulls them up also, which is again this circle movement. So it's an easy rise. Where you are now, the rising up is an easy one, feels like, even though you might experience it as being a challenge or a setback in the moment that your road gets interrupted, but it's gonna switch very fast in your experience also, and it's gonna switch into something that feels very easy. 555 we have here. This is big change. Hold on to your head, because change is happening, and it might be happening faster than you think, which also is in resonance with the feeling of discomfort that there is in the beginning of this change of direction. But it will, your feeling of discomfort will very fast change in feelings of excitement and feelings of wonder. There is an alignment happening here, which I also really feel with this, because the direction you were going in, it was maybe it was aligned up until the moment that the interruption shows up, but then this interruption and your redirection is fully aligned with where you have to go, where you have to be, and in every every move of the redirection, you are exactly where you need to be. At all times, you are exactly where you need to be. Also remember that, I hear. It's also important for you to remember that at all times you are exactly, excuse me, where you need to be. So these are situations. It will be different for everybody. But this redirection has to do with certain family situations, certain relationships, certain matters of the home, your work, projects. It's very wide. But I do feel for many family in here. Family, whomever um, whomever you perceive or experience as being family, tribe, certain structures also within families, home. I really feel home in here also. And then work, business, certain contracts is also here. So it's wide. What else is here? There is communication coming in for you according to this. Can come in many different forms, but communication is on its way to you. And again, this can be in many different forms. So stay open to receive information in whatever form. It feels like a very passionate new beginning, what is here. The wild card. Ooh, I love the energy of the wild card. And the new moon under this. This is, and the gateway. Wow. And the lotus. Beautiful. This is, I felt it already here, but with these cards for sure. This is a very exciting new beginning. Very exciting, passionate new beginning also. Let me see if I can change this. Okay, that's better. So I feel a very passionate new beginning here, and then with the wild card that is here, with the new moon, with the gateway, and with the lotus, this is something very, there is a very unexpected, pleasant aspect to all of this. This is happy surprises. Everything is possible. And for some, this is also the message of whatever you thought that would have been, whatever you thought to be impossible, will be shown to you, or the possibility of it will be shown to you. I also feel in here, for some, this is, you were having certain dreams or certain visions, and you were moving in that direction, or you put them aside and you were moving in a different direction, because you started to believe that these dreams or these visions that you had, that it was impossible for you to reach them. And there is now, and that's why you went in a certain direction. And this is not for all, but it's for some. You went therefore in a certain direction, which now is being interrupted by the divine. It's a divine interruption to redirect you in the direction of your dreams and of your visions. And there is really an aspect in here of, there is a magic, miraculous aspect in here. Unexpected, happy vibes, events, insights. Why this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I just said. For some, this is really about, this is something that it's a passion that you had. It's a passion, a certain dream that came to you, and you put it aside. You put it aside for, because of certain circumstances. And then there is now this intervention of something that shows you the possibility of those dreams. And it's, if you are in a situation like that, if you feel spoken to with this, there is also really a message in here to, if the possibility shows up for you, don't put it aside. Go for it. Because this time it's going to work out. This time your circumstances have changed completely, or will change completely. Completely opposite. Maybe there were not the resources for it. If the possibility shows up for you, the resources will also show up for you. or you are already in a completely different situation where you can now follow up on those dreams, follow up on those visions. Universe is working with you. The divine is working with you to show you what is possible. And go for it. Think big, dream big, and be courageous. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on what makes you happy. Don't give up on what drives you, what you are passionate about. Go for it. You are fully supported in here. And everything is aligning for this. Everything is aligning for this, and you are aligning with and being put in alignment with also. And everything that is needed is coming into alignment with it all. That is beautiful because the divine masculine shows up here. And like I said in the beginning, there is this voice, this you are beautiful. Always remember that you are beautiful. The energy of it, the vibration behind it feels very divine mother, divine feminine. And then we have here the divine masculine showing up, which feels like this whole situation is in union. There is an aspect of the divine masculine and an aspect of the divine feminine, which are in a beautiful balance in here, or being brought into balance in here. Why this? Let me clarify this. Alignment again. What I also feel in here is action and intuition being aligned with each other, action and intuition coming into union with each other. And I also feel in here, back to the example of if there were certain dreams that you put aside because the circumstances were not there, the resources were not there, or for whatever reason, there is now this the divine feminine in there are the dreams and the visions that you have. And the divine masculine in here is now the alignment with it. The divine masculine that is coming in here is now the part that was missing to bring these dreams into fruition, to bring them into manifestation. It is now also showing up. So whatever is needed for the action of it. The visions, divine feminine, the action, for example, the resources to build the dreams. And this is coming in beautiful alignment with each other. One more clarification here. In this whole situation, There is insight into whatever was unseen before, whatever was hidden from you before. This can also speak about certain shadows that were there within you, within a certain situation, and they are now being seen, fully seen. And then I go again to what I felt in the beginning with this looking at, the difference between looking at and truly seeing, which also changes your actions. The situation that before you were only able to look at, you can now truly see, meaning you can see the truth and embodying also what you see. But again, there are certain aspects that were unseen that are now being seen. And this is wide, like I say, un, this can speak about shadows, this can speak about subconscious, this can speak about any situation that was in the dark before is now being put into the light by yourself or by something else. And or in co-creation, because this whole, there is a very supported and very guided energy within your reading. This divine intervention that is there. But even there, whatever has been shown to you by the divine, the way you see it is different. Again, from looking at, from being an observer, from being a follower, into seeing, into leadership. Taking leadership over your life, taking leadership over you also. And taking leadership maybe over what was in the dark before. And they're taking leadership, for example, if this is speaking about a certain shadow, the leadership in there is becoming aware of the shadow, owning it, taking responsibility for it, and by doing so, also choosing to act in a different way, to release the shadow and to refill that with light. I wanted to say I'm going to end the reading here, and again, I hear this: don't forget you are beautiful. You are so very beautiful. Hmm. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful pile one. This is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope this was helpful. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. Today, I don't have a specific question. I just allow Spirit to bring through what wants to come through. And for you, my beautiful pile 2, what I feel for you is, feel and see for you is, it's a very strong energy, and it's like a volcano that is erupting, but It feels very big. It's like something that has been suppressed within you, something big. It just, it's like you cannot contain it anymore, so it erupts. But I also feel in here the way it erupts. Like I say, it's like a volcano erupting. So it feels like something big that you have been containing and containing and containing, holding, suppressed, suppressing, and now it's this moment where your body or your system is unable to contain that anymore. So it just erupts. It needs to come out. What I also feel very strong in here is as above, so below, as within, so without. So I also feel in here this, it's very possible that something around you happens, has happened, will happen, that causes you to, it causes a shock, and this shock will this shock, this outside shock will shock you, and this shock will bring up whatever is there that has been suppressed. So I feel this is not for all, but I do feel in here this, for sure there is something that has been held down, something big is coming out. It has to come out. And I feel there is force involved here. So for most of you, this is something, or you will get a little trigger or something, but something's gonna happen that it blows it up in one moment, and like everything comes out in one moment. And the other scenario here is that something outside happens that causes a shock, and this shock causes this, whatever is suppressed within you, to erupt. And there is nothing to be afraid of here, because although the energy feels heavy, there is also this, it needs, I feel it also, I need to breathe, it needs to be get out of your system, because it's taking space, and it needs to leave your system, it needs to erupt. Whatever this is, whatever is your situation, this can be a small thing that you, a small situation, a small feeling that you have been suppressing for many years, that you never were able to face, or there is something that is taking space within your system that is now coming out. And again, it's, although it sounds heavy, and going through it might also feel heavy, but the only thing, the only reason behind this is to make space. It needs to come out. So if there is a certain situation that is happening externally from you, which causes your inside to shake, allow it to shake. Don't go into fear, don't go into judgment, just allow it to come out. And if you can, be grateful for whatever situation happens around you that triggers this within you, because it's all helping you to bring that suppressed stuff out. It needs to come out. And I hear it might look ugly in the way it comes out, but it doesn't matter. The purpose of it is that it comes out. This might also, for some, I feel in here, this is a conflict with somebody else. Something that you are holding on your heart for a long time already, and something happens within relationship, in the relationship between you two, which makes the bomb burst, which makes the volcano erupt. I also feel this feeling in here of walking on your toes. You have been walking on your toes for way too long, and then something happens, or something has been said to you which makes the volcano erupt, which makes the bomb burst. But it's good. Let it burst. Let it burst. It needs to get out of your system in whatever way it comes out. Don't judge the way it looks. Don't judge the way it comes out. Because again, it might look ugly, but this is just a judgment. It's just about releasing what is in there, suppressed within you. And it's really the purpose of it. Try to take that with you. The purpose of this is to make space. Because I really feel in my, around my solar plexus, sacral chakra, it's coming from there. And this is stuck stuff that is trying to find its way out. And whenever you are seeing this reading, it has already it has already come out, or expect that it will. And don't try to control it. Let it come out. It needs to come out. What I also feel in here is it feels big. And there is a double feeling in here, because there is this, again, this, the way it's going to come out will be big, but also the effect of it, the after effect of it, will also be very big in a positive way, because it's going to be a big release. And again, that's the purpose of this, a big release. A big release from stuck energy. This is a big release from stuck energy that is, it's causing you harm. It's causing you harm on all levels. Physically, emotionally, mentally, energetically. It's causing you harm, and it's stinging. It's stinging you. Hmm. And this is interesting, because what I feel here, there is this, It's like something different is already flowing in your system beneath this stuck energy. And what is flowing there, it feels soft, it feels beloved, it feels very healing also, but it doesn't have space now to flow. Hmm. Okay, and this also comes together with as I said this, it feels big. The release is gonna be big and might look ugly, but the after effect from it will also be big. And here I feel this because a lot of times when we forgive, release, let go, surrender, we have this emptiness that is there in between. And for you, I feel there is already something else that is flowing in you and trying to flow through you, but there is just it's stuck. There is no space to fully flow. And then there is this release, the eruption of the volcano, and quite fast this already new soft energy that is there is gonna take the place of it. And it also will help you to clean your system, what is there already. So it feels like you have been doing work, but there is a part that you have been ignoring or that you were not aware of. But you have done work already, and it's this. Maybe you are also trying a lot of different things, but are not really experiencing the effect of it. And that's also the reason. There is this, because there is, like I say, there is really something that is already flowing within you, but it doesn't have the space. So it's also very difficult for you to really experience this new that you have brought in already. There is a, what I feel in here is that there is a certain, because it's coming from above, from under, from below. There is, it's like a certain grounding practice that you are doing, that you have been doing, something that you naturally do, which is very grounding. It might be connected with nature also, or with food, with cooking. Something very grounding, something very that brings you in a very nice flow. And this one, it wants to take a lot more space than it is able to take now because of what is there. Hmm. Hmm. As I see it now, or as it comes through now, is like it's like a tree where the root system is very strong and healthy, but the upper part of the tree is um, is a lot less strong because the nourishment of the roots are not able to go into the full tree. They are stuck. A little comes through, but not a lot. So there is really a big difference in the root system, which is very healthy, which is strong. But then the upper tree is like it's almost transparent, while the under part is very fast. Mm. Yeah, and again, this it's like this something is pushing from below to get that stuck stuff what is there. It's pushing to get it out, and it's possible that the divine will put in a certain situation that will shock your system. And what happens there is the stuck energy that is there by the shock from outside. The shock creates it to move, by which the that force that is there, that healthy force that wants to flow through you, gets the the power with that shock to move this, and then it erupts. I hope that makes sense. There is a lot of force in here, and it's not bad, but it's strong, it's powerful. Yeah, and again, making space. It's making space for this healthy nourishment coming from your strong roots to flow through your system, your whole system, to take up all the space that is there. Mm. Mm. Creativity, breakthrough, and harmony. And with this breakthrough, I get again, there is even a volcano on here. You see the eruption of the volcano. So, breakthrough, that is really what I feel. This something is trying to break through within you to bring harmony, to bring balance, because it doesn't feel in balance at this moment. Going back to the tree, the difference between the upper part and the under part, the vastness, the healthiness to the transparency of the upper part. So something is trying to break through here. And then we have creativity, and creativity is your solar plexus. And I feel that also for most of you, this is solar plexus sacral chakra, where the blockage is, or where the energy is stuck, unable to move for now. But it will be moved. It will be moved for you. Again, be prepared, because it's gonna be intense. or it is intense. You maybe you are already there. But there is also something in here of whatever comes your way, you can handle. Otherwise, it would not come your way. So, and you are also very strong. I can feel that in your roots. I can feel that in your energy. You are strong, and you are strong enough to hold this, what wants to move through you. And a very positive thing about this is, for example, if you want to release certain things that are stuck within your system, sometimes you can do years to really fully clear something out. It can take years, and then it's very soft and very gentle. But with a situation like this, it's one moment, bah, and everything is out. So it's a different experience with the same result of making space, of clearing out. And this is a fast track, but more intense. But you have strength also here. So you are strong, and you are strong enough for whatever shows up for you in general on your path. Whatever shows up for us, we can handle, otherwise, it would not show up on our path. But be prepared. Be prepared for this eruption that is here. Or again, if you are already in there, understand that it's just making space. Making space for that beautiful new energy that is already there to take over, excuse me, and to bring you into harmony, to bring you into balance. Eight of Wands is also here. It's fast moving energy also. So it's fast, it's strong, it's intense, but it is for your good. Keep that with you. It's because space needs to be created. Try to find your place of gratitude in there. And again, what is under there, yeah, what is under there is very soft and hmm, very harmonious. And it's already there. Again, a big eruption, big after effect, and fast. No need to embrace too much emptiness here, because it's there. And again, it feels very soft, sweet, harmonious, um, light. There is a feeling here that I don't think there exists a word for this feeling. So I'm trying to put a word on it. Um, it's in the same line with this harmonious, soft, sweet, gentle energy. Very nurturing, very caring, very loving, soft. Let's put it together as soft and harmonious. And the difference also, this I also feel for you, the difference you're going to experience, because when this energy is still, or this stuff is still stuck in your system, when I went there, I felt, it's not nervous, but I felt very tense. And then when I feel this new energy, I feel very soft also. I feel very light. I feel very much at peace within. And this is the purpose of that, to make space, to release that energy that is, it's not serving you, it's stinging you, it's harming you on all levels. So it's gonna go out, it's gonna come out, and it's gonna be replaced by softness, by sweetness, by peace, by harmony. I want to clarify this one. This is something, yeah, it's something old. It's something that is there, that was, it's with you for a while already. And I feel that also because it's big. The devil is also here, and that's the devil in here. It's big, and it's causing you harm. So it's gonna come out, or it has already came out. So my beautiful, beautiful pile two, I'm gonna leave you with this. So whatever situation happens for you, has happened, happens, or will happen, just allow it to happen, and at all times remind yourself that no matter how it looks, allow it to come out, because the purpose of this is to make space, to release out of your system what is harming you, what is stinging you, and it's being replaced by what is soft, sweet, harmonious, and loving. So allow it to happen. Hold space for yourself through this process. You got this. You are strong enough. And it's fast. It's a blessing in a way. It's intense, but it's fast. Some people need years for a breakthrough. Remember this healthiness that's coming from under you, from under the stuck stuff that is breaking through, erupting, and from there the healthiness can flow in your system, wherever it wants to go, nourishing your whole system. So you are in balance. Your under and your upper part will be in balance and in harmony with each other. And you will be able to breathe in peace. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful pile two, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. And today I don't have a specific question. I just allow Spirit to bring through whatever wants to come through for you. And my beautiful pile tree, the vision I have for you, the vision and the feeling I have for you is you are in an environment that is very fertile. It's very green, it's very lush, it feels very fresh, it feels very free also, and you are moving through um, through a field of grass, and the grass is high, but you still have your head out of the grass, and you are moving through the grass. You are moving forwards through the grass, and it's light, and then the grass becomes higher. It becomes higher than your head, and also the atmosphere um, turns dark. Not in feeling, but just before there was sunlight, and now it's like the night falls. And the moment that the night falls, and that also the grass is becoming higher, you stop. But there is a part of you that is still moving, and that is still searching its way through the grass. So what I feely, beautiful. What I feel, what I really feel in here is your gifts, your um, clairvoyance, clairsentience that is getting stronger, or awakening. For most of you, I feel it's getting stronger. And yeah, that is the main message that I get in here. Okay. For some, there is also a message in here. Like I say, for most of you, I feel this is about your gifts. There is some message that wants to come through according to that. But what I also feel for some in here is that if you are in a certain situation where you can see where you are going, and then at a certain point you notice that you lose direction in a sense, or you are not able to see your steps in front, then there is something that will guide you through, something that will help you to see what you cannot see, or what you are unable to see. And there will also be communication about that. So whatever, if it's something different, someone that is guiding you through, then there will be a communication between you two, or between that what does see what you cannot see. There is also water here, and it feels important to say that because there are certain strong feelings related to this also. But it's not because the water from where you are, the water is where you stop in the grass, and before also when it's still daylight, you don't see the water, but the water is there. So this your clairvoyance, your clairsentience will bring in for you information that will stir up your feelings. It will, and it's not so much in a bad way. It will touch you in your feeling state. And then this other message that was there, if it's not about your clairvoyance, clairsentience, but if it's someone else or something else that guides you through and offers you certain information about what you are unable to see, this information that comes in might also or will also stir up your feelings. It's going to touch you in your feeling state. Let's see, I first want to pull some runes. I'm going to do this here because it makes a lot of noise. Breakthrough. Perkana. Pert. Breakthrough, growth, and opening. With this breakthrough, I really feel this. Your gifts are becoming stronger. You are able to see what you couldn't see before through your own gifts or through someone else, someone or something, some force. And you are breaking through to different visions. You are breaking through breaking through um, breaking through to the unseen. There is growth, and this is for all. I really feel whatever is your path, wherever you are now, whatever is showing up for you, it's an opportunity to grow, and it's set up for your growth also. And then this opening, Bert, which is also something hidden by the gods. So again, I feel in here there is this, because when I said there is someone, it might be someone, because God works through, God works in mysterious ways, and God's messages, God's source spirit, the messages can come to us in many different forms. But whatever is guiding you through is coming from a higher force. It's coming from the higher realms. Let me just lastly check this one. Yeah, there is something, there is an energy in here of being being in wonder. being in wonder of your own gifts, or being in wonder of how God works in his or in its mysterious ways. So this wonder is really there. And also this wonder will touch you in your feeling state. The Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. I felt that already in the beginning, that I said, like, if it's about your gifts, I do the touching of your feelings. For most of you, I feel this in a very positive way. You're going to be touched in, it's like tears of happiness, tears of wonder, tears of awe. But I do feel for some there is some sadness that will be triggered in here also by something that is guiding you and giving you certain information that you were not able to see. And this information might trigger your sadness in a sense. But it triggers your sadness because, let me clarify this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is something that you were sensing already before. And this is a certain information that was hidden from you, that was unable for you to see. And this information will be given to you now. That I really feel there is again, or it's your own abilities, your own clairvoyance, your own clairsentience, which is in direct communication with you. If it's coming from somewhere else, there is a very clear communication between the source and you. And the information that will come to you is something that you felt that already. You felt there was something, but you couldn't put your finger on it. You felt there was something, some information that you never got complete proof for or of. And this information now proves to you that your feeling was right, but it might trigger some sadness. I don't feel it as a big thing, but it might be triggered. Let me clarify this situation here. Because we do have the Ten of Swords here, but in this deck, it's such a beautiful Ten of Swords. It's this, look. For me, this is seeing the truth through the illusion. And also that this information that might come to you, it's this, it's truth that is coming to you. And what is painful there was or is a certain attachment still to the illusion. It's like something you know to be true or you intuitively feel to be true, but you still hope somewhere that it's not true. Something like that. But in the end, it's positive because it also shows you that you can trust in your intuition, that you can trust in your inner guidance. And by you now getting proof of that certain um, intuitively or intuitive hint that you had before, by you now having the proof for it, will also allow you to make certain choices that you were not able to make before. Mhm, mhm, mhm. It will offer you a sense of peace. Like I say, even though it might trigger some sadness, it will also offer you peace. It's something that you can put to rest now. And it was a shadow before. It was something that never came to the light, and now it comes to the light with that information. And because before you were not really sure if your intuition was right or not, it also stayed lingering and alive within you. But now the clarity comes in, the information comes in, which also allows you to let go of that shadow that was there, because the shadow has now been put into the light and it offers you peace. It offers you to let go of a certain um, an unresolved issue that was lingering within you. And it will also put you, we have here the knight, the king of pentacles with the emperor. It will allow you to step into a position that is a lot more stable for you, or into it will offer you an experience where you feel a lot more stable and where you feel that you are in control of your life again, in control of your feelings again. Also, this when we have certain intuitive hints, and afterwards we get proof from that, especially when we are still doubting when is our intuition speaking and when not. And when we get this information that confirms that our intuition is right, it also puts us in a more comfortable place within. We are more in trust of our own GPS, and it offers you um, a sense of being more in control. But I do also feel it here in the material world. It also offers a place of more stability in the material world, but also within your own experience. Mm, okay. So, and Ten of Cups. This is all leading you to your ultimate fulfillment. Whatever is showing up for you, whatever this situation is for you, it's leading you into your ultimate fulfillment, into your Ten of Cups. And what I also sense in here with um, the because what I explained now was more about information coming from a different source. But when I go back into the clairvoyance and the clairsentience that is getting more and more activated, that's getting stronger and stronger, you will also be able to see things that you couldn't see before, or feel um, feel what you couldn't feel before. And for you, there will also be um, there will also be an experience of confirmation, an experience of truth in whatever you are able to see and feel now. The doubt is, without a shadow of a doubt, the doubt drops, the doubt falls away, and this is for all. Whatever was there, the moon, whatever was there, whatever was unseen, and whatever was lingering within you, there is now confirmation coming in, which clears out the doubt that was there. And for all, this will really put you in a stable position and a stable experience. Trustworthy. Also, that it's whatever, however, the information comes in, the information that comes in is trustworthy. And you will also really experience that. You will not doubt anymore. What comes in is trustworthy. And this puts you into the experience of being in control, in a sense. We are always co-creating with God's source spirit, but it puts you in a experience of being in control, in a positive way, not from an ego place, just in control of your life, in control of what you are doing, where you are going, what you are receiving, what you are seeing, what you are feeling, the information that is coming to you. You will um, trust it without a shadow of a doubt. And this makes you feel very supported also. Hmm. We also have forgiveness here, and then I come back to this. There might be information coming in that is triggering your sadness, and if you feel that you are holding on to guilt, blame, shame, resentment, whatever that is there, remind yourself to do your forgiveness work. Remind yourself to clear your own being, your own system from guilt, blame, shame, anger, resentment, whatever can hold you back. So this information that might come in, that triggers your sadness, also do the forgiveness work there. Hmm. Yeah, this is all confirming. This is all confirming what I just said. Be cautious. Something that is not coming from the right place. And then revelation, something will come to light. For some, this is about certain lies that were told. This is about betrayal. This has to do with trauma. And there is these situations which will trigger the sadness that is there. So it's been put into the light to in your favor, to show you the truth, to comfort you in your intuition, in your gifts, in your talents. And it will also create space, because the information that will come in will allow you to release something that you couldn't release before, because it was this unresolved issue or this unresolved question that was weighing on you, that was lingering in your system. Balance. This is also, it's offering you balance. This is again a confirmation here that because the forgiveness is here, and now we also have I am without judgment. So whatever situation, um, take out of the situation what you can integrate within your growth. And whatever is not serving you, choose to let that go. Forgive that. Let that go. Don't judge it. Forgive it. There is no need to hold on to anything. And the forgiveness here in this energy, it really feels like it's just about clearing you. I don't feel so much that there is, if this is a situation with another person, it might be it might be that you feel like you have to communicate with that person, or you have to speak something out, or do something. But what I mainly feel in here is more this, okay, I intuitively knew this, and now I have the proof. Now I can let that go. And the forgiveness in there is the understanding that the situation was what it was. And I mainly feel in here the forgiveness is you clearing out your system of any guilt, blame, shame, anger, resentment, grief is also here. That is there. So I mainly feel in here it's this cleaning you in the part of the forgiveness work, so that you are free from any judgment within that relationship or within that situation. And it doesn't feel like a very big thing. And again, I don't feel that it's necessary here to be in direct contact with this person or this situation. It's just about, okay, I see it now for what it is, and I forgive it. I don't hold on to any resentment, guilt, blame, or shame according to this person or according to this situation. I can just choose to release it, let go, surrender, and I'm gonna move on in a different way now, where I am a lot more light than I was before, because it was taking space in your system, because it was an unresolved issue. It was an unanswered question. And this space can now be filled with something else. And the reason why I say it doesn't feel so big is also because if I tune in back into your vision and the energy that is there, the way that you are moving through the grass, it feels so fresh. It feels so lush. It feels so fertile. It feels so light. And then there is this information that is coming, and there it's through. There it feels like the night is falling, but it doesn't overtake the first feeling that is there. So it's like you are moving already in a certain direction with yourself, in a certain energy with yourself, with your life. And then there is something showing up, which is a shadow, because it's the moon also. It was something that was unseen before, which is now a truth been shown to you, which might be a sad situation, but it doesn't take you out of this energy that you were already moving in. It doesn't take you out of balance. It does touch you. Again, the touching of the feelings is there. It does touch you, but not so much that you are out of touch with the feelings of wonder, the feelings of fertility, the feelings of lushness, the feelings of green, of nature, of light. So it shows up for you as an opportunity to clear it out, to forgive it, and to clear it out so you can move on the path that you were taking already. And it's going to put you into an even more stable position in the material world and in your experience. You're going to feel in control, more in control. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful pile tree. This is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.